What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. K-Rino. I did my best, but I guess my best wasn't good enough. I did my best to squeak in here before the clock struck midnight, my time, to make it a Friday night live, but I missed it by looking like a couple of minutes. So what I'm gonna do in order to still claim it's officially a Friday night live, I'm just gonna act like I'm on the West Coast tonight. I'm acting like it's West Coast time where it's still a little bit after 10. And now I'm just playing. It's midnight, so it is what it is. But here's the deal, man. I'm sitting at a funny angle tonight. I'm not really just straight away facing y'all. I might turn to face at some point, but I'll let y'all come in a little bit before I tell y'all why I'm sitting at a little funny angle. I'll let y'all know. But nevertheless, whatever the case might be, please click the like button as you walk into the door. That's that little thumbs up icon that y'all see. I know some of y'all say I have a little trouble with it on the phone, so I don't know. But yeah, click the thumbs up, like button thingy, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And tell a phone and tell a friend to do the same as well. We got a lot of things going on, so I'm gonna make this open topic, but I will discuss a few things that that your big brother got in the works and got coming up. And shout out to all my people that are in Austin, Texas, because next weekend we will be in Austin, Texas next Saturday. The South Park Coalition will be there doing a meet and greet, and I'll have that information for y'all as we move forward. So again, this is open topic. I'm sitting at this weird angle tonight for now because I got an old knee that's been bothering me. This old left knee been bothering me, so I like to keep it stretched out. I like to keep that knee stretched out, for a little while. But I might turn around at some point when I get tired of sitting in this position. But let's get it on, man. This is open topic, so y'all know the rules of open topic. Whatever questions or comments y'all have for me, feel free to ask. If I know the answer, I will give the answer if I think I know. But if I don't, I'll simply say I don't, and I'll hope to do better the next time. But what we're not gonna do, what I'm not gonna do, is act like I know things that I don't. Uh, Working on a new project. A new project is in the works. We haven't started recording yet, but we are writing and getting a little closer. Not moving at the pace that I want to move at, but y'all know your big brother. I'll eventually get there. Click the like button, man. It is what it is. Lou Hybrid says your room is so iconic to me. You like the setup? I've been thinking about changing it. I've been thinking about changing it, man. But yeah, Spiky, I think that's what it is. I think got a little inflammation going on. It ain't nothing bothering me like what's the word I'm looking for? It's ain't no bone or it's not even ligament. It's just I think that's what it is. So I know what to kind of do. I need to stay off of it. I need to stop playing basketball for a little while. But it's hard. Click the like, man. If y'all haven't, click it, click it, click it, click it, click it, click it. Click that like button, y'all. I see the homie Spiky. First day, and Spiky says it's Friday for me. So yeah, we'll rock with the Friday night live for those. Okay. Philip K and Ron Johnson, MC Josiah, Phantom Face, Final, Roy Vince. I see all y'all, man. Instinct. All the family is here, man. Common Sense say he over there bumping that Thug Passion by Tupac. Yoli Yoli, keep it rolling. What's up, Yoli Yoli? All the way in Hawaii over there, keeping it rolling. Even in Hawaii, she's still keeping it rolling. It's gonna roll. Man, y'all really let me down with this like button tonight, man. Ain't that many of y'all in here. Oh, you saying the sea moss is good for inflammation? I've been hearing about sea moss for years now. I've never tried it. Roy Vincent says, I would love to see you have a versus with one of these mainstream rappers. Well, a lot of people say that, but the thing that the problem with that is that the versus, the whole versus concept, it was created for mainstream artists, for one mainstream artist to go up against another mainstream artist because those artists have the songs that the mainstream audience know. The world knows their songs. So it wouldn't make sense. It wouldn't line up for me to do a versus against an artist that has a mainstream following because they wouldn't know my songs. You know what I'm saying? So it wouldn't make sense to pit me up against Drake, on a world stage where only y'all know my stuff, but the world knows his stuff. So when his songs come on, everybody's gonna know. One of my songs come on, they're like, who is this guy? So while I understand it, and a lot of my fan base will say that, man, I want to see you do a versus against Kanye West, against Jay-Z. It's like it's not the same. The playing field is not level um, for me. Like, so while I understand it wouldn't line up. Appreciate the love, Roy. Gravity 12 is in the building. Richie the Rhymer, you inspired me to do a major drop of my music. 5 projects in one day. That's what I'm talking about, man. Keep dropping them, Richie. Keep on coming on with it, man. Flood the game is with as much good content as you can create, brother. That's what I'm saying. Yoli says, were you able to find a place for the Texas play? Look, let me show you. Because what a lot of people don't know, it was shouting out to this room, saying the room is iconic. But a lot of people know this room is really small. It's really cramped in here. I've been thinking about trying to do some stuff, trying to create more space. I might move this table at some point. So it's a lot of things that people give me, a lot of stuff that people create and make for me. And at this point, I just don't have a lot of room to put it up. But I want to show y'all what Yoli did for me. I want to show y'all what she did. Hold on, let me get it. Cause I have it. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. And this thing, man, this thing is heavy. You can lift weights with this thing. Look at that. This thing was made. Yoli had this made for me and the Blankster. Point Blank got one too. But this is like, look, this is like made out of, what is this made out of? Like granite? How thick this is. See? This thing is heavy. Trust me. I'm telling you, this thing is heavy. So shout out to Yoli for showing her big brother some love. But I'm working on trying to have set up to where I can have all. I got so much stuff, y'all. People, God have blessed me with people who have just given me so many things over the years. I mean, for decades. I got stuff in my closet that, I would just have to have a big giant museum type of room to hold all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate the love, Yoli. MC Josiah says, also, I had a blast this week. I released my new EP, Scars, finally, and I've been doing a lot of performing. Like I just did a show with my brother today. Keep it up. All independent artists keep going. Do not stop performing. Do not stop dropping music. Don't stop. I don't care if life is good. I don't care if life is going bad. If things ain't going too good, hey, if things are going bad, make songs about it. Sometimes the best songs are born out of pain, painful conditions. So if things are going bad, write about it. But don't ever stop. I hate when artists quit. That's one of my biggest things, man. Lou Hybrid says, K, I know the other day you said something around the lines of the Bible being changed, and so it's obsolete to the Quran. But what do you say to people that use that argument? Well, I've never said that the Bible was obsolete or obsolete in comparison to the Holy Quran. I've never said that. But the Bible has been tampered with. It tells you in the Bible that it's been changed. See, you change it, you tampered with it, and it's you taking it out of its pure form. One of the first sheets of the Bible before you even start reading the actual scriptures is, especially with the King James version. I would say definitely with the King James version, it says the Bible in the King James version translated with the former translations diligently compared and revised, translated out of the original tongues. So if you say it's translated, okay, cool. That means that it was in Hebrew. That means that it was in Aramaic or whatever the original tongue was. When you translate it, it's okay, we're going to translate it to English now. But the problem is, that wasn't the problem. The problem is, it says it was revised. So revised means changed. So certain things they went in and they messed with it. They pulled some stuff out, they added some stuff in, and that's the only issue. But that does not negate the fact that there's still a lot of truth in the Bible as well. So the Bible is still very useful. It's not obsolete because it's a lot of truth and it's a lot of good principles in the book that can be still used to make you a better person, make your life better, and still give you a greater connection to God. But the thing is, we have to know what's been messed with and what's still in its form. And even certain things that may not have been tampered with, they are written in a way that's not to be taken literal. It's written in allegorical language. It's called allegories. So the allegories have to be deciphered as well, because if they're not, we'll be running around here thinking that a snake talks to a woman in a garden when snakes have never been able to talk. We'll be thinking that um, uh, uh, Jesus was able to turn water into actual wine when it has a different meaning. We'll be thinking that a bush was on fire talking to Moses. We won't understand the meanings, but it's like a metaphor, like it means something else. So those are the kind of things that we have to be taught. That's why a lot of people give up on religion. They give up on scripture. They say it's BS, it's fairy tale, because they don't understand. No, it has a different meaning. So all these things are very important. But the Quran, the Holy Quran, as the Honorable Elijah Muhammad taught, the Quran bears witness to the truths that are in the Bible. So there's a lot of truth in the Bible. We just got to know how to decode it. And that's the problem. We haven't been taught how to decode the book. Common sense. You like them features I've been, man, I'm tired of features. I ain't gonna say I'm tired of features. Let's not get that twisted. That's what I do. But it's time for an album. I've been holding y'all up too long. It's time for an album. And my new album is getting ready to drop real soon. Real soon. That's the title of it. Say it fast so you'll know what it means. Battlefield Entertainment is in here. C. Ali is in here. L is in here. Connie is in here. Gravity 12. C. Ali says, on your new album, did you write a song with one verse? On the new one that I'm working on, what you mean, just one long lyrical song? You know, I'm always have one of those at least, sometimes two. But yeah, so yeah, you know, I'm at least have one of those. So yeah, yeah. Don't worry, I got you. I got you. Yoli said, you inspired me to find something I'm good at and be the best at. All praise is due to Allah. I mean, look, somebody inspired me to find something I was good at and do it. So you just pass on the game. Just pass on the game. Oh, it's marble. Okay, my bad. I'm saying it's granite. Trust me, that thing is heavy. That thing fall on your foot, you done. Yep. What's up, Bryson? I see you. Blues Girl 65 is in the building. You can't see it, but it's right there in front of you. Yeah, we better see it now. Y'all go watch that video I made. I forgot the title of it. But I was talking about the conditions of the world that's going on right now, man. We got to start paying attention to what's going on around us right now, man. The world is changing in a rapid way. It's not going to be the same soon, y'all. Yeah. Richie, when will you be performing again in the city here? I just did a show last week, Richie. I was just in the city last week. Well, I'm in the city, but I just did a show here last week. I hate you missed it. I'll let you know when we got something coming up in H-Town real soon. But y'all gotta stay connected to the channel. I would love for this channel to be just like a home base, you know, until I can get my website up. I would love for this channel to be like a home base where y'all could periodically come and check to see what's going on, you know, so that way y'all won't have to ask, hey, when is the next time you're gonna be? And I just left, you know, like we're gonna be in Austin next week, Point Blank, Klondike Cat, Murder One, Mr. Cap, myself. We will all be in Austin, Texas next Saturday, good Lord willing. During the South by Southwest weekend, we're doing a meet and greet in Austin. So y'all make sure if y'all in the area, anywhere close by, y'all make sure y'all come through, man, and hang out with us. Hold on. Three p.m. to 7 p.m. It's gonna be early, so it's gonna be early. All right. Open topic, y'all. Y'all click the like button if you haven't already. Shout out to everybody who's in here in our small little humble community. Those who make themselves known and those who don't. A lot of people watch, and I've never seen them their name before. They just watch and just laying a cut. And I appreciate y'all too. Right here, you. I'm looking at you. I can't really see you. Don't get freaked out. Don't get freaked out. That's right. The industry. V Morales tapping in from South Texas. What's up, V? How are you, V? Good to see you. Appreciate you coming through. When am I coming to the Valley? Oh man, when's the last time I was in the Valley? A couple of years ago, I think. Yeah, I'm ready to come back. If somebody book me, I'll be headed that way. What part of the Valley you in? Where you at? You down there in like what McAllen and what part of the Valley you in? Instinct says, how do you survive the summer in Houston? Man, we used to it. I asked that question about people who live in the Midwest in the winter and on the East Coast. How do y'all survive that snow and that cold? I think wherever you're born and raised at, you just adapt. You just naturally adapt to it. It's not as bad. It don't get hot like that in South Africa. Yeah. NFG says, I can't lie, Brother K. You be calling me out about this. Why? Yeah, man, I'm not you, but everybody. I mean, I don't know how YouTube works, but I got close to 70,000 subscribers. 70,000 people have actually clicked subscribe on this channel, but I don't get that kind of traffic. So, either the notifications are not coming to people or I'm being shadow banned in some form and fashion. I don't know. But so I appeal to those who are getting the notifications, who are actively seeing what I got going on, that y'all would be more active, so y'all would know when we got stuff coming out. You know what I'm saying? We in a different time. So I want my people to know. See, this is an independent underground grind that we on. So y'all got to support this grind. We still pushing physical copies. Even if you don't have physical copy players, support the movement to for physical copies to keep underground artists empowered. They have intentionally removed physical copies so they can monopolize with the streaming and pay artists microscopic amounts of money, and they make billions and billions of dollars. This has been done on purpose. So I'm an advocate against that. I've been pushing that agenda every week. Y'all know, all y'all who here every week, at some point we talk about that. So I'm that guy that's like, look, the way to keep this underground popping is to support the underground and keep our independence going, because we go through the digital platforms, but it don't pay us no money. We can't rely on that, So y'all keep the physical copies in circulation, even if you're just collecting them, and you can still do your digital stuff. Yoli says, what is one thing that you have always wanted to do that you haven't had a chance to do yet? I want to go to Africa. That's one. And what else I want to do? Right now, I get back to you on another thing, but I definitely want to go to Africa. Yeah. Is that, I'm going to spell your name. I'm just going to call you Zero Waste. I can't pronounce that first part. Have you ever come to Canada? Yeah, I came to Canada twice. I came to Canada twice in the last year or so. I was in Canada in 2023 and 2024, I think. Yeah. Or was it still 2023? Anyway, yeah, I've been to Canada twice within the last year and a half. Yep. Shout out to the homie Tragic. Did 2 albums out there. Mm-hmm. Old Mex says, if you can't cook, don't stand in the kitchen. Especially don't be here there holding up a plate. No, I'm just playing. Naeem Salam, peace to the God. Have you ever did a show in Detroit? I performed in Detroit one time during Savior's Day, probably about, I got to check the dates on that. Could have been about 10 years ago. It don't feel like it was that long ago, but it could have been. But I did perform in Detroit during the Savior's Day. Now, it's funny you asked me that, because I just did 2 songs for a movie soundtrack a few months back, and the movie is getting ready to drop. The movie is called Return of the Mac, and I did 2 songs that are on YouTube right now that y'all can hear right now. The 2 songs that I did for the movie, they are on YouTube. I'll give y'all the titles of them. But The movie premiere is going to be in Detroit in June. So I'm going to go to Detroit in June, and I will be performing. I'll be performing with Dougie Fresh and brother named Tone Tone. It's going to be dope. It's going to be a big, big deal. So I will be performing in Detroit in June. So I'll keep y'all posted on that. And the two songs, if y'all go on YouTube and just type my name in, Return of the Mac, and another song called Pop Pop. Those are the two songs that I did for the movie. Yep, yep. MC Josiah, what's my favorite song I recorded so far? That'll be impossible for me to answer. I got so many songs, man. I don't know, man. I'll just be honest with you. Oh, Mac, do you sell merch? Yeah, we always got merch, man. Bro, I got books, I got CDs, I got shirts, I got vinyl, I got all kind of stuff, man. We've done it all. So this week I'll be prioritizing getting the website back up and running. And then we will direct y'all to where you can get merch from us. Harlingen, V is in Harlingen. Yeah, see, when I did a show in McAllen, I flew into Harlingen, the airport in Harlingen. And then we drove to McAllen. Yeah. And I came down there with, it was me. Shout out to the homie Mo Hustle for bringing me down. It was me, Mo Hustle, Young Star. Y'all know Young Star. Wanna be a baller. And Rashid. And that was about a year or two ago, a couple of years back. Yeah. Michael Butte, what up, Mike? I see you, Mike. My brother always, man. Mike, one of our biggest riders, man. Always support, man. Salute to you, homie Mike. Battlefield say, gotta press the physical copies. Most, yeah, man. Support physical copies. Support physical copies. Don't let them white physicals out, man. That's how they taking the power away from independents and mainstream artists. Mainstream artists was getting low amounts on the dollar on the sales anyway. It's been happening for years, but God dog, and now the streaming is just, oh my gosh. Samu, good morning from Finland. We listen to your music there. Man, shout out to Finland. I've been to Finland twice. Long time ago, 20 years ago. Matter of fact, 20 years ago this month. This is my Finland anniversary, man. I ain't even know that, man. I appreciate that. Samu, I went to Finland in March of 2005. So now it's March of 2025. So this is the 20-year anniversary of my first time going to Finland, man. And they showed me nothing but love. I hope I still got all my Finnish fans out there, man. Samu. How old are you, Samu, if you don't mind? Joey says, I'm in Chicago and I just chill in the house and get outside at least once a day. Most people here either travel or complain, which is unfortunate. Yeah, man, y'all, yeah, it's cold, man. I'll be one of the people that's traveling and complaining. Yeah. Spikey says they don't want K-Rino with money. They sure don't. But they can't stop me from getting money. Yep. Lou Hybrid, what do you think of rappers who half-ass their features? I hate it. I'm glad you asked that question. I see it all the time. And I'm gonna tell you three reasons why I hate it. Reason number one is because maybe more than three reasons. Reason number one You as an artist should take pride enough to want to give your best. Anytime somebody hears you, you want people to say, "Oh yeah, he wrecked that thing. Yeah, he went off or she went off." Now, you might not be as great on this song as you was on that song or this song or that song, but you want to always give full effort when you feature on somebody else's stuff, right? That's number one, just for your self pride. That's one. Two, to the audience, because if you set a standard that people look at you like you a dope MC, you a dope rapper, as y'all hit the like button for those who haven't, the people who have grown accustomed to hearing you spitting, okay, yeah, he hard. They see your name on a feature, they get excited. I know we used to. If I was in a record store back in the days and I see, oh man, he got KRS-One on this song. Oh man, he got Big Daddy Kane on this album. Wow, he got Ice Cube on this album. I got excited because I'm like, man, one of my favorite rappers is featured on this song. I know he gonna, and they never disappointed. So that's two. Three, the artist who features you on their album, they features you on their album for a reason. Because they want you to bring to the table what it is you bring to the table, and they paid you. So a lot of these cats, I'm just a little independent guy. I'm not getting $25,000 for a 16 bar verse. I'm not getting $50,000, $100,000 for a 25 bar verse or a hook. I'm not getting $5,000 for a verse or hook, right? So what happens is these guys are paying these artists ridiculous amounts of money. I've heard artists say they get $200,000 for a feature. And then you hear the verse and you're like, what? Because these artists are disrespecting the people that's paying them for these features. Man, that's a lot of money, bro. Somebody give you $2,000. Somebody give you $500. That's a lot of money. It's not a lot of money in comparison to 25 or 50 or 100,000, but for an independent to come up with $500, $1,000, $1,500, and then you get on there and you write some cat in the hat basic bars on their stuff, man, just because in your mind you feel like they should just be privileged and honored to have you on it. That's disrespectful. And a lot of these dudes do that, man. I've heard a lot of these cats get on these cats features, man, and just go half, just say anything on these cats features, man. And they paid them. That's disrespect. That's weak to me, bro. That's weak. And some of them even recycle. Some people will give you a verse they used on somebody else's stuff before. Or something they already had on their own stuff, man. That's disrespectful, man. Y'all ain't quit giving these cats y'all money. Y'all want to go out and pay this particular rapper $10, $15, $20,000 to get on your song and go straight cat in the hat. Now, not everybody. Don't make the mistake of thinking that I'm accusing every rapper, every mainstream rapper of doing it. I've heard some cats get on there, they go crazy on them features. It's like, yeah, that's how you're supposed to do it. But to the ones that don't, to the ones that just look down, oh, fool gave me 25,000. I'm just gonna get on here and say anything, and it's just because I'm on here, that's good enough. No, it ain't. I hate that, man. It's a great question. I think I skipped down. Robert says, so you have a track with Pimp C. I've never done a song with Pimp C. To my knowledge, there's no song that me and Pimp C are on together. Shout out to Bun B. Shout out to the homie Bun. I think Bun's rodeo night was tonight in Houston too. So big night for Bun B. Shout out to Bun B. Um, the ambassador. That's what I call him, man. But I don't think I ever did a song with Pimp. Matter of fact, I'm certain I haven't. Let me see. I'm gonna go back up because I got dropped down some kind of way. So you sound way more excited about Finland than Canada. No, it's not that. I did two really, really, really amazing shows in Finland. Finland was my first experience going overseas. I had never been overseas before when I went to when I went to Finland. That was my first time. So it's a lot of great experiences I had just going, over Finland. I had a huge, huge fan base in Finland that showed me nothing but love. So it is a special place in my heart. When I went to Canada, to record two projects. So when I went to Canada, to go to the studio. I wasn't necessarily performing, even though I did do a meet and greet because I wanted to make sure that while I was in Canada, that I did interact with the fan base while I was out there. So I made sure that we put together a meet and greet at this record shop where I did perform because I wanted to perform in Canada, but it was a small, intimate setting. So no, it's not more excited. It's just I went to Finland to perform. I went to Canada to record, but it was all love either way. Because Canada, when I went to Canada, man, people drove from 5 hours, 6 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. People drove for hours to come see me. So I appreciated that. That was dope. Like, man, people were coming. Yeah, man, we drove 4 hours, man. Oh, man, we drove 6 hours. I'm like, man, they came and drove all that way just to hang out with me for a little while. And so I was honored, by that. Is that Zixco? Lord save us, and the struggle made me great. Been helping me push through tough times. Man, God is great. That's why we make those kind of songs, man. That's the very reason why, man. Glad that they could be of help. V says, how did you like the Valley? I love the Valley. The Valley treated me great. It was a great show. I mean, they showed number love. I want to go back. I'm trying to get back out there. Showed me nothing but love. It was dope. Yeah. Robert says, didn't get no answer for Lost in Transit. You said you would help me, but it's cool support. What is Lost? What I mean, you gotta remind me of stuff, Robert. I don't know, I don't remember, man. I'm getting older, man. My memory is bad. What is Lost in Transit? What is that? Make me remember. Just remind me, man. Don't charge it to my mind, not my heart. Yep. I'm coming upwards now, y'all. Insanity's vanity. What's your take on, is that vivisection or vivisection? Can't believe even with today's technology and awareness that it still takes place. What is that? What is vivisection? Make me know what it is. I don't know what that is. Yeah. Okay, you from New York? I didn't know that. V says, have you ever, you say whether to, or you mean went to a country and couldn't wait to leave? It's not that I went somewhere and couldn't wait to leave. I never went anywhere and I hated it there. I always loved it. But the first time I went to Canada, it was so cold, man. Whew, it was cold. But I still enjoyed it. And the only reason it wasn't that I was ready to leave, I was ready to get indoors because we shot a video outside. It was like 21 degrees below zero. And I was like, I wouldn't with that. I'm not gonna ask y'all to click like no more. No more tonight. Yeah, I gotta get to Africa, man. Yep, yep. I gotta get to Africa. Peace to the God. Okay, hold on. I'm caught up. Is that Rouge Raphael? Do you have a mixtape or album release? No mixtape, but an album. I will be dropping an album. You must have just came in. So that's the name of my album. I just put it down. It'll be out next month. I keep saying that. This month's passing. But it'll be out next month. But in the meantime, go get some of my old stuff. Yeah. Landon Williamson, when is Cliche supposed to be on the podcast? Her episode will air this coming Wednesday. She came on and man, she dropped some bombs. Bombs for your moms. And let me say this. That's one of the things that I had to mention. There was no episode this past Wednesday because we had a technical issue with uploading the footage. So the this week's episode of the Underground Dialogue podcast, it should drop tonight or tomorrow. And we apologize for that because we like to be clockwork on our Wednesday, man. So that's to everybody who faithfully watches the podcast. I ain't talking to y'all who don't never watch it. And to y'all who been didn't even know I had one. But for those who didn't, that's the name of it, the Underground Dialogue Podcast, every Wednesday on YouTube at 9 p.m. Every Wednesday, except last Wednesday. But every Wednesday out from here on out. Just letting y'all know. Hold on, Robert. Robert, you gotta let me know, man. I mean, what are we talking about? Because I truly don't remember, man. If I made a mistake, please forgive me. Please forgive me. But if I made a mistake, I want to make it right. Foxhound 101, H-Town in the house. Justin, that My Vision, man. My Vision have moved up in the rankings. I appreciate that. Judah Israel says, you are an Israelite. Okay, thank you. Okay, let me see. Yeah, Michael says, peace and blessings, bro. I always support you, bro, no matter what. That's why I buy physical copies. Man, and he is not lying. He is not lying. Y'all see that name, Michael Butte, right there? That's one of my biggest supporters, man, and my homie at the same time. Because it ain't just about buying the music or supporting it. You know, it's a good dude. Good dude. Straight up. So he ain't telling no lies. Phantom Face final. Nah, man. I think Phantom Face, you might be the final boss, man. Kill the preacher. Just make sure you. No, I'm not gonna say that. Man. Free Pharaoh. Eleno Salazar. That's right. That's right. Insanity's Vanity says Zero used to kill some features back in the day. Still does. Yeah, yeah. Roto never cheat the game. Zero is one of the artists I was talking about. He don't never cheat the game, man. If Zero get on your stuff, man, he gonna bring it. He gonna split your head open on your own song. He'll never cheat the game. That's how all artists should approach the craft. You still are you at the end of the day. I'm not gonna get up there and do something halfway because the people gonna say that I was trash. I was, you got to get up there. You got to do your best, man. Respect people's money. Respect the fact that people gave you their hard-earned money, man. They thought enough of you to be on their track. That they gave you their hard-earned money. You get up there and just put together some garbage and just throw something out there like that, man. That ain't cool, man. Travis Atkins, I got that DVD. What DVD? What DVD you got, Travis? V says, Mr. K-Rino, I swear I get so happy when you go live because I've been a fan of your music. Helped me learn English. But salute, V. We appreciate you. Don't leave us. Save soliloquy. Save soliloquy. Y'all ain't catch that. Any thoughts on Jay Electronica or other artists proclaiming to be prophets / gods of hip hop? I don't know the context. I didn't hear the quote, the comment, so I don't know the context that he may have meant that in. But I will say this: we are gods. We're a reflection of the original God. Now, we're not the supreme being. Now, I wouldn't use the word prophet in relation to myself or any other rapper, but a God is one with force and power, and gods of hip hop makes perfect sense. Like they used to say Michael Jordan was a god of basketball. You have individuals who are gods of math and science. They've mastered those crafts. So in that aspect, you are God. And you are God. Now, I wouldn't say you're a prophet. That's a little strong, but even in the right context, I would know what he meant, even if he said he was a prophet. Because sometimes rappers will say things that you walk into the future, you know. So I think I know what he meant. Let me shout out my super chats, man. Ryan Stern. What's up, Ryan Stern? Appreciate the donation. Appreciate the love. Nothing but respect. Say, is there anyone somewhat could purchase CDs or past albums? Absolutely. Man, our site's been down for a while. I am prioritizing getting our site back up, redoing a new site. I'm prioritizing that this week. So I will have the answer, the actual new site for you, Ryan. But in the meantime and in between time, if you want physical copies, you can do a cash out. Just email me. I just put my email in the chat. Send me an email if you got cash app. I will send you the cash app to where you can send some change and I'll let you know what we got in the catalog, and we'll make it happen. I appreciate that. Yeah. Instinct K, don't be passive aggressive. What am I being passive aggressive about? I'm not being passive aggressive. Eleno Salazar, appreciate the love, appreciate the super chat, appreciate that donation. Much love to you, Eleno. Salute. to you as well. Zero recommended you as a great lyricist. Well, guess what? I'm recommending him as a great lyricist. I love Zero. So whatever he recommend great about me, I'm recommending and sending it right back to him. That's how great he is. I appreciate that. And the one and only Yoli, I appreciate the love, appreciate the donation. This is not from, when it comes from Yoli, it's not a donation. It's a Yolation, a Yo-nation. It's not a donation, it's a Yo-nation. So I appreciate you Yo-nating that Yo-nation to us. Colorado coming up, April 18th, the Purple Onion. You know, we always come to Colorado at least once a year around that time. So that's another place that me and the Blanks would love to come. Robert says AI is creepy. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Y'all saying some stuff now. Hold on. Let me lean in because y'all dropping some stuff on me. Wait a minute. Man. Where you at in Canada, Zero Waste? What part of Canada are you in? I came to Toronto. Eric Dozier, what's going on? Man, I appreciate the compliment, man. Say you're the greatest by far, and you do it with profanity. I don't always. Hold on, wait a minute. I've scaled back my profanity. My profanity is probably down about 80% from when I first started out, just solo stuff. So I don't cuss a lot. I don't cuss a lot no more in my music. Do I, y'all? You say nothing wrong with cursing, but man, I don't. Yeah. Oh, you must mean do it without profanity. Okay. You got with profanity. Yeah. No, I mean, yeah. I slip a few in here and there, every now and then. Sometimes you just feel the need. They got to get one out. No other word will do. But my albums lately, for the past decade or more, the profanity is probably at about 5%. It's very rare when I got profanity in my songs these days. The Game Goes On is a classic. Man, thank you. Shout out to Zero again for that beautiful hook. Michael Mossberg. What up, Michael Mossberg? Seattle. Up there in the Northwest. I see you, Michael. NFG Resi. I've heard you talk about the wars. You mean the USA? You got the UAS has been a part of, and the evil that takes place within that. What are the factors that makes that happen? Is war necessary? The factors that make it happen are evil leadership, dirty presidents, greedy leaders who want power and resources, and they will resort to any tactics, stealing, killing, assassinating, lying. They will resort to any tactics to acquire those resources and that power. So that is the source. You know, those are the factors. We're watching it unfold right here in America. We're going to see war in America real soon because we have a leader that's unhinged. We have a leader that's reckless, and his recklessness is getting ready to absolutely bring America to ruins, but that's all in the plan. He's just doing what he's born to do, because the fall of America is not a president's move. He's an instrument But the fall of America, that's God's will. Yeah. Is war necessary? Well, I think war is necessary in certain situations, circumstantial. If you are an independent nation, I'll break it down into a microcosm. You a peaceful man, right? You mind your own business. You got your home and your family and your children, and you just a peaceful man. You go to work, you mind your own business, but somebody's attacking your home. Somebody's coming in your home trying to break in your house, or come in your home trying to violate your wife and your daughters, and now you have to commit an act of war to defend your home, to defend your property. So in that particular instance, war is necessary. So you take it to a macrocosm on a big scale. Now you talk about a nation. If a nation is minding their business, and here come this big bad country that's trying to impose itself and bully, then they are placed in a position where they got to defend themselves. Lou Hybrid says, we had a mainstream rapper performing in someone's backyard in my city, and he was pissed. I mean, why was he mad? Did he get paid? Did he not know what he was going to be performing at before he took the gig? I'm asking a question. I don't know. Because if you book me, where Yoli at? Yoli, you still in here? Because I need a witness. So you said a mainstream rapper was performing in somebody's backyard and he got mad. What did he get mad at, though? Make sure you tell me that part. Did somebody disrespect? Because I'm talking about, was he mad that he was in a backyard? Or was he performing, he was cool with it, and somebody threw a cup at him or something? I mean, let me know. Because at the end of the day, um, bro, I'm an independent underground artist. I go where I'm booked. And that's why I asked with Yodi still in here, because last year we got booked to come perform at one of our fans' house, me and Point Blank. He had a gathering in his home, and he wanted me and Blank to come perform in his living room, and that's what we did. And to me, that that's an honor. That's okay, cool. We appreciate that. He wanted us to perform in his living room, and guess what we did? We came and performed in his living room with no problems, and loved it, enjoyed ourselves. Hospitality was off the chain. Yep, yep. Man, I'm far down. So I don't know. Um, Tell me why he got mad. No, I never met C Murder. Naeem Salam, are you into AI? There's pros and cons to AI. I did a whole show about it on our podcast, the Underground Dialogue. I believe that AI, if you utilize it in a good way, just like with social media, just like the internet, you utilize social media the proper way, and it's fine. You utilize it the wrong way, it can be evil. You use money the right way, it's fine. You use money the wrong way, it can be evil. I believe that ultimately they're gonna use AI for some dirty purposes. This world don't create nothing that advanced and not find a way to use it for evil. Let me catch up. Let me catch up. Let me catch up. You say he slept in one of the female's homes and he was pissed. I mean, but I'm saying why? You got to give me a little more context. You said he was a rapper performing in someone's backyard and he slept in one of the female's homes. What female? I mean, give me some more context. I'm trying to get understanding. Judah Israel says, I want the hard copies. Where to buy? It's coming, brother. Email me and I will put you on the contact list. It's coming. Yep. Biggest band shoot. What's going on? UK. Bring back the Sonics. Man, I used to hate the Sonics. But I agree. The Seattle deserved to have the Sonics back. Man, I hated the Sonics. But the Sonics was an NBA staple. They should be back. Yeah. Rouge Raphael, I just got into you. I had a megalomania of asking Chat GPT details of how to find an impossible, indescribable, out of this world rapper and had my mind blown. Chat GPT brought you to me? Wow. D Razor, where you been, D Razor? Appreciate the donation, D Razor. Where you been, man? I ain't seen you in a while. JD, what's up, JD? SPC2G up in this thing like a Timmy Chan chicken wing. God's dummy, I see you. Yeah. Trying to catch up, y'all, so I'm skipping a few. Okay, Zero Waste, that's what's up. My email is on here, man. We get the site back up. We want all y'all to come on down. MC Josiah, I appreciate that, man. Appreciate the donation. MC Josiah, great name. Do you or the SPC have shows in Abilene coming up? Nah, man, but let's make it happen. Go find us a venue. Go put something together. Let's make it happen. Landon Williamson, what you know about Mr. Aggravated Foe? What you know about that? Landon? Johnny Vital, is the sorcerer really dead? A Return of the Sorcerer 2 would go hard. Hold on. Return of the Sorcerer 2. You haven't listened to the whole saga? Are you familiar? You stopped at Return of the Sorcerer? Hold on, Johnny. I gotta ask you that now. That Return of the Sorcerer, that's the early stages of the whole storyline. Yeah. A lot of people say, like, man, I like that old Zero, man. Back when Zero was hungry, man. I like that struggle. I mean, yeah, he was coming from a place of struggle, man, and depression, and he expressed that in his music as great as anybody in history. But that's not his reality anymore. So it's hard to ask an artist to, you got to go back to that old road. It's hard to ask an artist to go back to that when that's not his reality anymore in that form. Now, nobody's life is perfect. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care what your situation is. But, 25 years ago, Ro, is not the same guy as 2025, Ro. Say soliloquy is referring to oneself as a god, Luciferian in nature. Should we equate ourselves with the same title as the Most High, Jesus Christ? Well, see, this is what you got to understand. No, you are not putting yourself on the same level as the supreme being. He's called the supreme being for a reason, because of all of the beings, he is the supreme. He is the apex. He is the pinnacle. We can't even fathom the way his mind operates. But there's a scripture in the Bible, in the book of Psalms, that says Ye, meaning you, are all God's children of the Most High God. So you are a baby reflection of the God. We like to say that the supreme being, the Most High, is the capital G. We are the lowercase g. So no, it's not disrespectful. It's definitely not a Luciferian to refer to yourself as God, because um, God views us as God. We just got to live up to that. Tommy No Hooks, I see you. V says, Mr. K-Rino, I asked this respectfully, but how do you stay looking so young? You still look so young. So let a girl know you're sweet. I mean, first of all, thank you for the compliment. I don't think I look that young, but there are lifestyle things that I do, that I've learned um, from the Honorable Elijah Muhammad's teachings, in terms of how you eat, what you eat, and more so what you don't put into your body. So, never been a drinker. I never been a smoker. I haven't eaten meat in over 30 something years. Definitely don't eat no pork. Ain't no cigarettes, no weed, none of that. I'm getting better with my water intake. I don't drink as much water as I should, but I'm a lot better than I used to be. And exercise. I exercise a lot. So though in that regard, I would say if I do look a little younger than what I actually am, I appreciate that. But those are the things that you know that contribute to that. Don't eat so much. Don't let them tell you should be eating 3 times a day. No, that's too much. Things of that nature. Those are some of the things you do to keep yourself young. Not just looking young, but actually being and feeling young on the inside. People want to go out and get their face done, get plastic surgery, and get this done, and get Botox shot, and just to look, give the appearance of looking young, but you not young. Your body ain't young. You're destroying. Your body is tore up from the inside. And am I saying I'm a perfect vessel? Heck no. But we do the best we can. Mm-hmm. Yeah, come on, guys, dummy. That's what I'm talking about. If I could do it all over, yeah, ain't no doubt. I've never been a person that says I have no regrets. If you have no regrets, salute to you. I got a few. Scholar says Allah can't make the prophets out as liars. So the fall process has to happen before destruction. War is natural, unfortunately. Insanity's Vanity says, when K-Rino cusses, I notice. That's how rare. Thank you. See, I'm getting back. I flipped it around. I flipped it around. Hold on, man. I just saw the comment I was looking for and I lost it. And I lost it. And I just saw that comment and it's gone. Hold on. Okay. Lou says the rapper was mad that he had to do that when he used to rap it on big stage. I'm saying he didn't know where he was going when he got to town. He thought he was going. Did they make him think he was going to a venue? And then all of a sudden he was in somebody's backyard? Now, me personally, I wouldn't care. If you book me and you pay me, as long as you ain't got me in something that's disrespectful or against my principles, you say, man, you know, we're gonna be in my cousin's house, man. We're gonna be in the living room. We're gonna be in the backyard. Fine with me. So it doesn't matter where you used to be. See, you can't get mad. Who was he mad at? You can't get mad at the people. They thought they still see if you're not doing big arenas no more and you rapping in people's backyard now, you gotta still be respectful and grateful to the people who booked you to get in the backyard because clearly you ain't getting the big gigs no more. Be thankful for that. They didn't have to book you to be at that. So who are you mad at? Yeah. Come on now. Tommy says, I hope I have enough money to book you to come do a show in my basement. Come on now. Man, look, we love who love us. A show is a show. I don't care if I'm at the in the stadium or in a hole in the wall club, or like I say, in somebody's den at their house. A show is a show. Work is work. That grind mode bars at the barbecue. That's a good backyard performance. Man. Sometimes them be the dopest shows. Eleno Salazar, thoughts on underground artists not getting Grammys. Who cares about a Grammy? See, that whole Grammy thing, it's for prestige and it's for a mainstream accolade and accomplishment. I don't belittle it. Don't get it twisted. I don't look down on it like, oh, what I'm saying is that if you won Grammys, that's an amazing, honorable thing. Because in rap, I remember a time where it was no category for rappers to win a Grammy. Then when it was, they wouldn't air it. They would show that he won his Grammy, but it was off category. We're not showing the rap category on the actual broadcast. Then it worked its way up to getting that. Now the point I'm making is that you got rappers, and if y'all go to the Underground Dialogue podcast and watch our interview we did with Killer Mike, I stated to Killer Mike that it's not about the actual Grammy. It's about a young black man who came up in the hood, just a regular little young kid that started out with nothing and worked his way all the way up through this music that you don't go to school to get degrees to do. And you came up through the ranks and now you are on a world stage with this accolade. That's commendable. That's like, yeah, man, look where we came and look where we are now on the world stage. And a guy like Killer Mike who never compromised himself. See, so in that regard, yeah, you look at that, yeah, salute. But it doesn't validate you as an artist because he was great before he got the Grammy. And it also does not take away from any artist who didn't get the Grammy because Tech Nine ain't never won a Grammy. To my knowledge, E40, has E40 ever won a Grammy? Has Too Short ever won a Grammy? So I'm naming artists that's off the dome that did it independently, that sold out the trunk at some points in their life, that still have relevance, still have a fan base, still have a following, and they never needed an award that's created by a committee of people who select and handpick who's going to get that. They never needed that to validate themselves as an artist. So absolutely, if you make it to the Grammys and you win, that is an absolute commendable accomplishment. Don't never let nobody belittle that. But somebody take the time to make you one of these, that's commendable too. See? The people. See, when the people speak, that's what I hang my hat on. I hang my hat on how the common man and woman feel about me. That's what I hang my hat on. Username says, "Okay, my thought is that you only need to play a few big shows in order to begin to see the reckoning." And I appreciate that username, but it doesn't really work in that order. It's like you don't get on the big shows first, and then it's like what happens is something else got to happen for you to get put on the big shows. So you gotta have the big record, the radio song, the big whatever. Something big gotta happen musically to for the big shows to put you on the radar to say, okay, yeah, now we want this guy on the big shows. But I understand what you're saying, and I appreciate it. Lou Hybrid, we gonna follow this story. Say the rapper was mad because he was subjected to performing in the backyard when he typically raps on big stages. How did he not know he was gonna be in the backyard? And why would he care if he got paid? I would think that would be easier. You show up in town, you got your money, and then they say, oh by the way, we're gonna be at my nephew's house for his birthday party in the backyard. To me, that would be a lot easier. But you know, the ego is a thing, man. Tommy, how do you feel about the Jazz? What Jazz? The Utah Jazz? What Jazz? What Jazz are you asking about? Yeah. Philip K. John 4:24. God is spirit. And in that sense, you can say we're God with our spirits being part of him. Libertarian minded. Did the sorcerer return? Man, how far did you get into the sorcerer thing? I have to know that before I can ask any questions. Johnny says Return of the Sorcerer 3. I'm saying I don't think you know the whole saga. The sorcerer goes beyond Return of the Sorcerer. Yeah. Hmm. Oh, what's up, ODS? I and my father are one. D Razor says drink a lot of water. Yeah. Water keeps your face and your skin and stuff. See, because we put so much poison in our bodies, all of us, from the food we eat, drinking juices and eating sugar and Those who do smoke and drink alcohol, we put so much toxic stuff in our body that we better be drinking water to flush all that stuff out. Y'all click the like button if y'all haven't already. What I think about the Utah Jazz, I've always hated the Utah Jazz because I go back to the Stockton and Malone days. Any rivals of the Rockets, I've always hated them. That's why I said I hated the Sonics, hated the Jazz. Any teams that we battled back and forth with, we beat them, they beat us. Nothing makes me happier right now that the Utah Jazz are like one of the worst teams in the league. Just being honest. Robert says, I need some G-Funk beats. With KO or Klondike Cat on the hook. We got a KO sighting tonight. I'll let him know that you shouted him out. Yeah. Yeah, y'all got most of them correct, Diaz, no question. No question. Open topic, man. I don't know if we'll get to 100 likes tonight. We got a ways to go. But this is open topic. Y'all on it tonight, man. Y'all dropping some. Y'all hitting me with some stuff tonight, man. Biggest band shoot. I want to see more collaborations, K, with you and Beast 1333. We got how many we got? 2 or 3? I know we got at least 2. Yeah. MC Josiah, if I can remember from your bio, it said you started rapping at age 13. Is this true? Yes. I started writing at 13. I wrote my first rap at the age of 13. I was 13 years old. 13 years old. Yep. What's up, Collins? Is that Lunga or Longa? Can you help tell me how to know if your girlfriend is a wife material? I think only time and a lot of inquiries, questioning, courting. Y'all have to get to know each other. You got to get to know her and how she operates at her worst, in her worst moments. Because what happens is, male and female, people are going to present the best version of themselves, especially early on. They're going to present the best version of themselves. So when y'all are going out to the movies and hanging out, going on dates and giggling and laughing and all this good stuff, you getting the best version of themselves. But you have to watch for little subtle little stuff. And I've said this before. It's like, how does she act if somebody cuts her off in traffic? How does she act when she's running late that day and you trying to keep her cool? Like, hey, it's gonna be all right, you're just gonna. Is she freaking out, going off on you? And how does she act if money is a little tight? You have to see people at their worst or on their downsides and see how they act in terms of themselves. But more importantly, if this is a potential person that you see as a potential life partner for you, you have to study and see how they act towards you when things are going bad. And if they don't take those things out on you when things are going bad, and they don't start acting, flipping out and going crazy, and then when things get back good, I'm sorry, I was just freaking out, and We all have our freak out moments. Nobody's gonna handle adversity with grace all the time. But if it becomes repetitious, where it's like, she a little unhinged, you know. How does she act when you're down, when you're going through a bad moment, you in a bad mood? How does she carry herself? Is she selfish? You know, you got women out here that you may say, "Oh, baby, hey, give me $20. Well, let me go pay for this gas real quick, and I'll give it back to you when we get back to the house." You ain't bringing the gas. You don't want that. You don't want that. You don't want a selfish person at all. So it's a lot to study. You got to look at how she interacts with her people, with her family, and with her mama. And, how does she talk to her mama? How does she act towards her mom? How does she act towards her dad if her dad's in her life? Or, whatever the case might be. You got to watch the kind of person that she is. If you can put all those things together, it still don't guarantee nothing, but at least you got a better gauge of what kind of person this person is, that if you want to commit the rest of your life to, because that's a step. Gavin says my grandpa cares about the Grammys. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Fresh Prince and Jazzy Jeff won the first rap Grammy. I remember that. Yeah. Spice won. Yeah. Man, the people give me my awards. Not actually literal awards. I get those too, but I'm talking about just y'all's words and motivation and encouragement. That's like an award. And I ain't saying that because I'm a bitter mainstream failure artist who didn't get to the no, that's not me. I'm just telling the truth. Yeah. Man, I appreciate that, Rooch. Okay, yeah. Okay, good looking out. Good research, Zero Waste. In the following year, the Grammys televised the Best Rap Performance Award presentation, which went to Young MC for Bust a Move. Yeah, they slowly, gradually accepted it. Hip hop was starting to sell a lot of records, and selling more records than some of the other genres that was getting televised, so they had to do it like that. Hey K, do you like X Rated? His story is amazing. I'm getting ready to do a song with X Rated. He reached out to me on Instagram last week. We getting ready to do a song together. So be looking for the X Rated collab. Funny you asked me that. Yeah. I would have got a Grammy if it wasn't for my grandma. Who said that? Why is it called a Grammy? Oh man, I went backwards. Yoli Yoli, appreciate the super chat. The one and only Yoli Yoli, keeping it rolling. Yeah, no question about it. For all of y'all that ask from time to time, man, when you gonna come to this city? When you gonna come to that city? Y'all hit up Yoli, and we'll figure out a way to do it. We do small venues, intimate settings, and all that. We just like to make sure that we can get it wouldn't make sense for us to come to a city that we don't have a big fan base in, and we only got 7 fans in the whole city. It wouldn't make sense for us to do that. But if we go somewhere we can generate 100 people, you know what I'm saying, in a small, intimate setting, we'll come down there and rock it out, man. Me and the Blankster. So that's what we're talking about. Robert, you ain't hear me on the new Spice One album? I was blessed to be on the new Spice One album, man. Shout out to the great Spice One. Yep. V. Morales says, I ask this respectfully, but why do you think some men make a woman choose between him or her parents? If a man tells a woman to choose between him and her parents, again, I would have to know context, because you can still be involved with somebody and still have your parents in your life. There's no reason why your significant other has to just be the exclusive individual that you deal with, and you have to cut off your parents. So if somebody is telling you to cut off your parents, then that ain't the dude for you. He has some insecurities or some control issues that you don't need to be a part of, because why would I ever tell a woman it's either me or your parents? You know, now everything is context. If for me to let me make up a scenario, just say a woman's parents are manipulative, right? A woman's parents are using her, taking advantage of her. She's miserable because of the way her parents are treating her and using her and dogging her out. And me as a man is saying, well, look, man, I know that's your parents, but they doing you wrong. You need to cut that off. You need to just tell them, hey, I'm not doing this no more. Stop treating me like this, blah, 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 blah. And she continues in it, and it starts to spill over into y'all's relationship, where it puts a strain on y'all's relationship. Then he might say, well, look, man, I can't do this no more. It's either me or them. That's a different scenario. So again, context has a lot to do with it. But if some dude just controlling dude just coming along, because men will do that. Some dudes will do that. And they just like they just want to isolate you, like they don't let you talk to your people no more. They don't want you, hey, who's that? Who you on the phone with? You know, those kind of dudes, you gotta get away from a cat like that. You know, you gotta move around. Yeah. See, look at Diaz keeping it real. He said, I told my ex to leave her family for a while. It was really dumb. I changed so much. Said, yeah, he admitting that he was wrong. It's like, why? If she got a good family and there's no problems, it's like, you don't take away a person from their family. You know, but like I say, sometimes people are they have insecurities that they haven't dealt with, they're selfish, or they are controlling. You know, you don't have the right to just take somebody away from something that was there long before you came into the picture. Kevin Robinson, what's up, man? You and MC8 would be dope. Man, shout out to 8, man. Well, we used to play that album. Man, the what's the name of that song? The Hood Took Me Under. That I got another gang story to tell. Pete. Man, come on, 8. 8 was hard, boy. My little brother, he got much clout. We used to play that album, man. MC8, the great MC8. See, it take a big man to admit that he made a mistake when he was wrong. We don't have the right to just take control over somebody. Just, you're mine now and nobody else's. My parents are having their wedding anniversary. Nope, you can't go. My sister's graduating from college. Nope. Oh, you got children? Kick them out. The only person you're going to ever be around is me. That's kind of... If y'all haven't clicked the like button, can y'all do that for me? Everybody that's in here right now that haven't clicked that thumbs up, can y'all do that for me right now? And see, Diaz is saying he's put in the context, say they abuse her. You know, you have to try your best to help her break the cycle of abuse as it relates to herself. And if it comes down to it, you remove yourself if you've done everything that you can do. Because eventually, stuff like that, like I said, it's going to spill over into your relationship. Because if you love that person, you're going to be like, man, I don't want to keep seeing you stressing and struggling and going through all this pain, but you won't fix it. The Kendrick Super Bowl performance, Yoli, why you say, why do you think many did not understand? I think so many people just had their own little view of it because it was intricate. He had a lot of social stuff mixed in there. He had a few he had a few Drake jabs mixed in there. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot going on. A lot going on. Yeah. And that's going to happen every Super Bowl. Every Super Bowl, people are going to parse the performance. They're going to look at it and they're going to say, they're going to find satanic symbolism in certain ones. And look at that. Look, you know, you got experts now. They find all that stuff, you know. Yoli says, before my husband and I got married, it meant the world for him to meet my family, my SPC family. Family is not. Yeah, no doubt. If somebody care about you, they want to know all the intricacies of you. They want to know your people. They want see you. You learn a lot about a person because of their people. You know, you can see, and like I say, you observe. You got to observe people and like, how does she act? You dealing with some dude and he talk bad to his mama. That's for the women in here. Ain't that many of y'all, but it's for y'all. You dating some guy and at some point you're around him and his mom and this dude is talking real crazy to his own mama. That ain't the dude for you. Because if he don't respect the woman who brought him into the world, what chance do you got? So you see that, you need to run. You better run. Michael, you ain't know we did that song, the Spice One? You ain't know I was on the new Spice One? Yeah, you have to watch people's interactions with other people. Watch how easily see if they get triggered easily. See if they get mad at stuff that ain't that serious. You got to observe all that stuff. They get mad at stuff that ain't even that serious. It's like, it's not a big deal, you know what I mean? We left the rice boiling too long. It's not the end of the world. It's like, whew. Well, the stories I could tell. Yeah. Now we're not gonna make it to 100 likes tonight, Spiky. It's not gonna happen. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 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 They brought Jason Leary to the stage, huh? Man, I do not know what gang stalking is, man. Every month or so, somebody asks me about gang stalking. And the last time I got in trouble because I didn't know what it was, because when I asked what it was, I got 5 different answers. Literally, I got 5 different. I asked, man, what is gang stalking? And each person who answered said something totally different, which means that once time passed, I forgot. I still don't know what it is. I have no idea what gang stalking is. So if I get one definitive answer, that'll be great. But if 5 or 6 people hit me with the same, I mean, with different answers, I'm not gonna know what it is. Yep. No, V, you good. You're not talking too much. It says, Spiky says, I heard that if you close the YouTube app after watching the K-Rino video, it goes against his channel. Really? What do you mean? What do you mean? It goes against my channel. I never heard that before. We up to 80 likes. Yeah, yeah. Uh-oh. I'm not touching the gang stalker. I already know this is gonna go. I ain't touching it. I'm not touching it, man. Okay. As soon as I say I'm not touching it, as soon as I say I'm not touching it, is that Ernie G? Ernie G comes with what seems as a logical explanation. He says a group of people that gang up on someone speaking the truth about something. Okay. So somebody is speaking truth about something. Somebody is exposing corruption in a certain field. It's people that don't like that, so they all gang up on him because they know he's speaking the truth and they want to squash that truth. Is that accurate? Is that accurate? Because that's probably the best explanation of all the times people asked me that and they gave the definition of it. What he said makes more sense than all of the other stuff. So now I kind of get it, because the other stuff people was answering, it was all over the place. This makes perfect sense. So yeah, well, yeah. So that's been going on forever then, if that's the definition. Because I just saw a clip, an old clip of Minister Farrakhan. This had to be from the 80s. And he was talking about, somebody asked him, why do people fear um, the truth, or something along those lines they asked him. And he was saying, well, when that truth exposes the dirt that they doing, I'm paraphrasing, then it puts fear in the person that's doing the dirt and telling the lies. Yeah. Oh, okay, Spiky. Yeah. So if you close the app, YouTube looks at it like, oh, he thought this was trash. Wow. Do they just want you to leave your YouTube open? Wow. Tommy says it's like a social experiment type of thing. Just ignore them. When they was following me around and then they went away. or slap the hell out of one of them. They'll go away like that too. Wow. How do you navigate being one of the most technically skilled rappers of all time, but also one of the most overlooked? Why do you think this is the case of talent? Well, when you say navigate it, one I can control, and one I can't necessarily control. So if I'm working on my skills, I have full control over me working on my craft. I control that. Being overlooked, I don't necessarily have the control over that. And when I say don't necessarily have it, I'm leaving a window open for little control because there's things that I can do. I can promote more. I could market better. I could do more things to within the best of my ability to give myself more exposure. But at some point, if there are any gatekeepers or gatekeeper type scenarios, or I reach a ceiling in terms of what I'm able to do as a singular entity, then there's nothing I can do about that if I get overlooked, you know. So that's a really good question. But I tell people in any part of life, any aspect of life, control what you are able to control and do your best. Do your best. Tragic, you run around here with alias YouTube usernames, man. The Grim Reaper. That's what's up. Kevin says the only gang I subscribe to is Gang Star. Take it personal. Well, believe it or not, yo, these commercials, I know y'all hate them, but these commercials are to my benefit. If they advertising on the channel, then they paying. We want to make this album getting ready to drop. We want to move a lot of physicals and we want to do a lot of digital too. But we want to get this physical copy resurrection movement popping. So I'm gonna need all of y'all to come on with it. Daniel says you should know about being blacklisted because you speak truth and not promote hate and violence. Yeah, yeah, they've been got me. But I say there's a saying that said as God is with you, nobody can be against you. But the reality is if God is with you, they can be against you. They just can't win. And I'm saying that if they are against me, if the powers are, because I'm not talking like I'm just some godly being, oh, God is with, I'm not, no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if they are against me, then I believe I'm doing something right artistically, the right thing. I don't want to phrase this the wrong way. I'm not going to put myself on no type of godly pedestal by no means. But if I make those kind of songs and they don't like them, they coming out against me, they shadow banning me and doing all this stuff, I feel like I'm doing something right. That's all I'll say. That's what I'll say. The Spice One song is a song called Projects. And the Spice One, of course, the great Spice One, and the great Tretch from Naughty by Nature. And your big brother's on that too. Yeah. Man, Tragic, you done went to the old account on these boys. God's dummy. A lot of people might overlook you, but a lot don't. Well, we got to turn that a lot that don't to a real a lot. Cause I'm tired of being overlooked. It's time to hit them. It's time to hit them. Yeah. Who is Hunter Green? Well, we need 17 more likes. I'm gonna do one last push, y'all. If y'all are in here and haven't clicked that thumbs up, click it right now, y'all. Yeah. Yodi said you might need new haters. Appreciate the love, Daniel. Appreciate it, Ernie G. We're going to try to push this 100 likes in the next 5 minutes. If not, I'm going to get out y'all way, man. I appreciate y'all rocking with me on this late night because I got on here later than I wanted to tonight. Got on here later than I wanted to. All right. 14 likes. A few more questions. What's up, Jared? Y'all got a couple more questions. Feel free to hit me. We're in the home stretch. We're in the home stretch. We're in the home stretch, man. Michael Mossberg says, I'm glad that I got on here. Usually I miss these lives, but caught it tonight and appreciate you doing these. Have a blessed night. Salute to you. I appreciate that, Michael. Everybody who wants to be on the mailing list for any new projects, any events coming up, y'all send me an email and I will add y'all to the list. We're getting ready to get the new site up. We're getting ready to do all this new stuff, man. So y'all, let's get it on. Also, subscribe to the Underground Dialogue podcast. The new episode will be dropping. I promise y'all it's going to be dropping. What else am I forgetting? Also, Southpaw Coalition will be in Austin, Texas next Saturday. Next Saturday, y'all. Live in Austin, Texas next Saturday. There's the address. Y'all come support. Come hang out with us. Look, I wrote Annihilation of the Evil Machine long before AI even dropped. Yeah. Okay, Yoli Yoli had a birthday last month. And y'all young. 45. Thank you, Landon. Landon say don't sleep on the podcast. Thank you, Landon. Golly, man. Y'all don't love me, man. Some of y'all do. I'll be sleeping on the podcast, man. Appreciate it, Landon. Let them know. Ryan Elliott, cheers, brother. What do I think the Rockets gonna do this year? Let me be perfectly honest, because that's my team. I'm not a blind delusional fan. I'm a real fan. I think that they're gonna get in the playoffs. It's their first time around. We're young. They'll get in the playoffs and lose in the first round. That's what I think. If they can finish in the top 4, where they could get a home court advantage in the first round, then maybe they can make it to the second round. But my prediction is first round exit, best case scenario, second round exit. And that's pushing it. 12 more likes, man. Can we get 12 more likes? We got a pop-up shop in Austin, Texas, man. We'll be posted up right on 6th Street, right in the middle of South by Southwest. It's gonna be a madhouse. Yeah. Save Soliloquy said, even though we don't necessarily share the same worldview, K, I've considered you since day one to be one of the best to ever put. Yeah, man. I mean, we don't always have to agree on everything, man. We can still live in unity and peace and harmony, and we can respect our differences, as well as our similarities. That's what manhood and adulthood and maturity is all about. So I appreciate that comment. Yep. Zero waste bumping that alien baby. All right, y'all. We tried to get there. We ain't gonna push the issue. Y'all drop y'all locations. Let me shout y'all out. Drop y'all location. There go Hunter Green. I was like, who is Hunter Green? NBA is difficult to watch with all the 3-pointers. You must be old school. Drop y'all locations, man. Let me shout y'all out. Man, y'all keep saying y'all glad y'all here. I'm glad y'all here. Spikey is in Cali. Johnny Vital is in Lake Charles. Diamond Star is in Dallas. What's up, Diamond Star? Appreciate you. Jared Chastain, what up? South Phoenix, the industrial area. That's another place I want to go. I want to go to Tombstone. Y'all know I'm an old cowboy western fan. I just got to meet somebody that's close to Tombstone that I can go out to Tucson, and y'all drive me down to Tombstone and take me to the museum, to the tour, man. Y'all think I'm joking? I'm serious. Landon is in Little Rock. Okay, what's up, Vincent? I see you. Biggest band shooters in London, UK. D Razor, Southside, Houston, Texas. Zero Waste, 4 hours north of Vancouver. Man, you up there, huh? I know it's cold where you at, huh? Yoli Yoli's in Honolulu. God's Dummy in Lufkin. Joey is in Evanston, Illinois, right next to Chi-Town. Jimmy, you been in here all the time, Jimmy? Jimmy's in Addison, Alabama. Michael says, I'm going to pop up on one of your shows in Austin one time. It's a surprise. Yeah, man, come on out next weekend if you can. South by Southwest be hectic, man. That traffic, whew. That's hectic. I ain't looking forward to that at all. I'm not going to be, I ain't going to lie to you. Yeah. Michael is in Beaumont. Robert says Skynet Matrix, they show something. What's that with Trump in that podcast? I don't know what you're talking about. Dallas have a way, one of the best against an oldie. Hunter Green is in Staten Island, New York City. Jared Chastain, I'll be there. But come on, Jared. Come on, Jared. You and Kayla, y'all come on through. That's what I'm talking about. That's love. Save Soliloquy from New York. Man, so grateful. Stays on constant rotation. That's what I'm talking about. I miss On This Road. On This Road has come up twice in the last 24 hours. You're the second person to mention that song. V is in Harlingen, Texas. Insanity's Vanity, Third Coast. In San Antonio currently. Ahmad A. What up, Ahmad? Montreal. Battlefield is in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Jimmy said I came late. Okay. Just got off work. I know that's right. Get your bread, man. V, what's my favorite movie? I got a few of them. Anything with Dolomite in it. Tombstone. I got a few favorite movies. It's hard to. 11 more likes. Tombstone is my favorite Western. Yoli says, huge shout out to my 175 Mexican families here in Hawaii that I took to see an animal cruelty-free circus and that got to hear the four-piece. Yeah, force feed them, Yoli. Tommy No Hooks is in Midvale, Utah. Yeah. Kevin Robinson out there in Louisville, Kentucky. Michael says, wish it was a way more people could hear your music. Man, I mean, there's a way. We just got to figure it out. I ain't figured it out yet. But just people like you, don't y'all keep on supporting, spreading the word, create little short clips. Make little short clips. If y'all on TikTok, put little stuff on TikTok with little pieces of songs on there. All kind of ways. Grandmaster Rodimus. Uh-oh, where's Phantom Face? Grandmaster Rodimus. Grim Reaper. Say tapping in from the infamous Walgreens on MLK Boulevard. Hey, well, you can actually say you stepped on the grounds. B. Share. That's right. Ypsilanti, Michigan. Checking in. Okay, so is that it? Antsy. It's Jarvenin. All right. Oh, okay, man. You say you just beat a deadly bacteria infection in your face. Hey, man, salute. Congrats for beating that, man. That's what I'm talking about. Do you know what caused it? Yeah, you beat the odds. 75% lethality rate. Man, yeah, you beat it. Using a minority. What was it called and what caused it? Do you know? Robert Freeberg is in Germany. We need 6 more likes, man. Can we get 6 likes? Who haven't hit the like button? Who haven't hit the like button? See, Diamond Star, see, that's what they be doing to me. See, Diamond says, this the first time your live has popped up for me in a while. See, it's not even giving certain people the notifications. So this is what I need you to do for me, Diamond Star. Just check it every now and then. I'm on here every Friday. Live. Sometimes Saturday, sometimes Sunday, but definitely every Friday. So just check your notifications. Make sure they don't unsubscribe you, and make sure your notifications are always on. Cause they be doing me, man. They be doing me. At least that's my story. I pulled out an ingrown hair on my lip. And wow, something got infected. That's what happened. Wow. Man, we glad you made it. What did you do? What did you do to fix it? You got to share that so just in case somebody else might get caught up. Yep, yep. See, they be undoing. I'm telling you, man, they be undoing. Like you could be subscribed, they'll undo your subscription, and you can have your notification, they'll unnotify. See what I'm saying? Cause I want to do a big live one day, man. You know, I want to do a big live, but all my people don't be getting my notifications. Something ain't right. Insane antibiotics. Wow, that is crazy. Only one. Appreciate the love, man. Thank you, only one. We got the one and only and the only one. And I'm the one and only, the only one. And he goes by the name of DJ Run. What they call me Run, but I never run. Y'all don't know nothing about no Run DMC. We need 6 more likes. Can we do it? Can we do it? Are there 6 people in here that haven't hit the like button? Can we do it? Can we do it? I feel like a begging preacher. What's up, Ansi? Where you from, Ansi? They ain't got no reason to be scared of me, Spiky. I ain't nobody. Can we do it? Yeah, we got the one and only and the only one. We need 5 likes, man. I'm trying to stretch it. I hate to not finish the job. We're so close. Are there 5 people who have not hit the like button? See? Yeah, man. See? I knew you was from Finland. I could sometimes I can see the name sometime now. And I can tell. I could tell a Finnish name when I see it. Well, they call me Run, but I never ran. In a B-boy stand is how I stand. I need 3 more, man. 3 more likes. Good looking out, V. That's how you do it. Leave no stone unturned. 2 more likes. 2 more likes, y'all. And we can shut it down. What up, Demetrius? Uh-oh, we need 1 more like. We almost there, man. Boy, sometimes you just got to push, man. Let this be a principle. Let this be an example. Sometimes you just got to push. Even when it seemed like it. And bam, somebody just did it. Somebody just put us at the 100. There we go. There we go. See what I'm saying? Jordan King come in. That might have been Jordan King. Who knows, man? Hunter Green know about that old school Run DMC. That's why you don't like them 3-pointers, because you old school like me. Yeah. Loey Green, I see you. We got Loey Green, Hunter Green, and Jordan King. Yep. All right, y'all. Well, I appreciate it, man. Y'all make sure to subscribe to the Underground Dialogue podcast. Subscribe to this channel. If y'all are not subscribed to the podcast, go do that now. And subscribe to this. Hey, Johnny. Johnny say, now let's go for 200. We'll be here till 9 in the morning. We'll be here till 9 o'clock in the morning trying to get to 200, man. All right, man. I'll catch y'all later. I appreciate the love. Peace.